Welcome everybody to another week of True Racer Championship iRacing Series. I think we had some technical difficulties with our music during the video, but that's alright. We're going to jump right into Heat 1 racing. Got Peyton Talbot on the pole. Myself, Jeremy Beatner, outside pole, starting second. Is that Joey Neeson, the 5, starting third? And you got Corey Stanzel starting fourth in the 119. And I think that's Adam Bell in the 23. Matt Sanders in the 2. Justin Coleman in the 14. Barrett Hummelmeyer in the 33. And Sean Swartzlander in the 412. Oh, is that Glenn Sharp there in 99? My bad, Glenn. That's green flag for Heat 1 action coming to it. Peyton Talbot gets a great jump. 14 car out to the lead. Joey Neese fighting hard there on the inside with Adam Bell up on behind him. It's like Matt Sanders trying to go low under Corey Stanzel there. You can tell the cars are getting really tight there on exit. The track's still pretty green at this point. Got Peyton Talbot getting out to the lead. Adam Bell fighting hard for second. Myself and Matt Sanders for third. It all straightens out for a moment. Turns into fifth place.
Yeah, you see Justin Coleman just caught that wall.
It's people trying to get that outside line to go, but it's really bottom dominant right now. These guys on the bottom up front are fast. Looks like Matt Sanders is able to get by Joey Neese, 5 car. Got 14 of Coleman and Barrett Hummelmeyer fighting hard. Sean Swartzlander trying to get below him. Just top line might be coming in a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say top line, medium line, middle. Barrett Hummelmeyer all the way up to the wall. Kept trying to get that slingshot action. Right here, I'm thinking, okay, 2 laps to go. Single file. There's not really much I can do at this point. The tracks are really green. Single file. I'm like, uh-oh. It looks like it's smooth out there, but it's really not. Thought I had something for Joey Neese there when he went high there, but man, I think that top line
bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, that top line is really coming in pretty strong. I'm gonna line up second heat here real quick. See it getting a little bit slick out there. Who is that on the pole? That's old Kevin Prettyman in the 88 starting on the pole. Jimmy Gusson in the 19 starting second. David Colge starting third in the 72. Is that Jeff Kemp out there in the 51? And then you got 87 and Chris Fennell. Is that Kevin Johnson in the 32? The 7 of Ryan Burkhart. The 15S of Dylan Smith. Can't see who's lined up behind him there. Oh, that's Philip Neese in the 38. 8 lap heats go by really quick. So everybody's just racing for position here. I think we had 20 starters for this race, so everybody transfers to the A main. But he's just trying to feel out the track right now and see where they're going to start for the 75 lap feature. Getting ready to line them up here. Going green. Kevin Johnson fires him off, see if he can't get a good jump.
Ooh.
Whoa! Major contact in the back. Whoa! Then Colge wrecks the leader on just a little bit of contact in the tire. That was all she wrote.
Just a touch, man. She went flipping.
You hit that rear tire when it's under power. The car just does crazy things. What happened in the start there?
I've seen contact in the back there. Let's see.
It looked like Kevin Johnson had major contact there. He had to have had help. Well, we'll take our first caution, take a moment. Thank our sponsors, B&B Wraps, Advanced Sim Racing, RS Button Boxes, Respill Performance, Jacksonville International Raceway, and the Big Monkey Broadcasting. Week 8 action here at Fairbury Speedway. The 358 modifieds. Ooh, it just got stacked up there. Somebody got, it looks like Dylan Smith into the 32, and man, does that just send him. Oh, he had to check up for Jeff Kemp, and wham. Good thing this is a simulator, because that would have been bad. And then the leader just annihilated here. I think he sees the caution come out. In the 72, he tried to check up, but I don't know if he got the tire or if he just got tight there. That sucks for the 88 car. Holy man. A little bit of that.
Just barely touched him.
Wow. I never heard Kevin even say anything. He should have probably got his spot back for that one. I didn't even see that. We seen the other part of the caution in the review. We didn't even see that. Major contact. There is one quick repair. I was on the first lap of the second heat here, so you can line back up. It'll be single file. Inside 10 to go. And a consecutive caution. Coming to the green flag here. Jimmy Gustin fires him off. Jeff Kemp running that bottom there. It's like Chris Fennell in third. Kevin Johnson in fourth. Ryan Burkhart fifth. Ryan up there on the top. Looks like that's starting to come in. That bump, everyone trying to dodge it already. Halfway through heat number 2. Well, you can see when that car hits that bump, that car just gets so tight. But if you get through that bump right, the setup was really good. We've got to give Respill Performance a shout out for that. The setup was really racy. As we're coming to 1 to go, looks like Jimmy Gustin getting the wall a little bit, letting Jeff Kemp close the gap a little bit, but Chris Fennell there coming in third, trying to get around Jeff Kemp, but it looks like 1 to go. Chris Fennell on the bottom, making pretty decent ground, but that momentum of the top line really coming in. Let's see if Jimmy Gustin can bring it home.
Score at the 19, score at the 19, 51, yeah. 87.
51 had a good run there on the bottom. I thought he was going to make some noise. Kind of just stalled. That momentum up top is really dominant.
Yeah, he was definitely coming. He was having a good run.
Taking it right into the feature here. We got 75 laps. I think the track's coming around.
Yeah, she's been looking racy here. We'll see what it does when it starts blowing out.
This is a fun track, because it's pretty top dominant early. You're banging the boards, but it's fun. I mean, really, when the track blows out and you're trying to run that bottom, and you're dodging them tires, and you're running the top, and you're feels like you're running a moguls on a motocross track. So, I mean, it's kind of pick your poison. It's fun. All right, so we got Peyton Talbot in the 14 starting pole, Jimmy Gustin in 19 outside pole, Adam Bell in the 23, and Jeff Kemp in the 51 starting fourth, Matt Sanders in the 2 car starting fifth, 87 of Chris Fennell. You got the 5 of Joey Neese, 32 of Kevin Johnson, myself, 02, Jeremy Beatner, 15S of Dylan Smith, 14 of Justin Coleman, 38 of Philip Neese, 412 of Sean Swartzlander, 88 of Kevin Prettyman, 33 of Barrett Hummelmeyer, 7 of Ryan Burkhart. Who is that there on the inside there? I think that was Glenn Sharp, David Cole, and David Colge. Whoa, contact with the leader, Adam Bell, getting into Jimmy Gustin. Looks like the 14 going to get his spot back or no? Whoa. I think that was Kevin Johnson had contact. Didn't take long to bring the first caution out. There's only 14 X's here, so people really got to be careful. It's a long race on a short track. See what happened here. Oh, just minor contact. Just 15 of Dylan Smith getting in there a little bit hot. Not much. Take him over all the way to his roof.
He's able to get her back on her wheels.
Pull to Glenn.
Pull to Glenn.
We got to give Glenn Sharp credit. He's perfected that. Now every time someone flips over, we call it pulling to Glenn. That's just hard racing there on the restart. Everybody's trying to get what they can get. I mean, it's early, so you got one quick repair. You got a little bit of damage there. Let's see if they can recover. Got a lot of laps to make up. It's going to be single file here for the 14. Jimmy Gus in second, Adam Bell third. Jeff Kemp, Matt Sanders, Chris Fennell, Joey Neese, myself, Jeremy Beatner, Justin Coleman. It's like, is that Sean next? It might have been Philip Neese there in front of Sean. I'm not sure. We fired off. Adam Bell trying to get up under Jimmy Gus, and that bottom's still looking pretty racy here early. Matt Sanders getting in position on Jeff Kemp in the 51. But you just don't have much time to think. It's almost a circle here. You're really racing hard the whole time.
Yeah, you start burning and you start sweating, and it's just go time.
You swear your eyes are bleeding. You got Peyton Talbot stepping out to a little bit of lead, and then it's 2x2. Jimmy Gussin and Adam Bell and Jeff Kemp and Matt Sanders. Then you got Joey Neese and Chris Fennell fighting hard. Hard racing all over the track. You can really see that top line coming in is Justin Coleman getting a great run on the outside of Matt Sanders there in the 2. Matt able to fight back on entry, but that outside line really fighting back hard on exit. Matt Sanders might pull this pass off. He's got a really aggressive line as we got the car around. Kevin Johnson around again. That's not a very good start here for Kevin. He's had some bad luck. Take a look and see what happened. All these guys have a lot of respect for each other out there. It's just hard racing. As it looks like Glenn Sharp got bouncing a little bit. Again, just touching that right rear tire. That might be
little bump.
That's insane. I think you'd maybe get a flat tire before you take the car and spin it out like that. But that's how iRacing is. Gotta keep that into consideration when you send it in there. You definitely don't want to touch tires when you're under the throttle.
No, I mean, honestly, a track like this, you come down in there, you need to be backing up off somebody. Because that's, seems like a little iRacing issue that we've got going on here. I
think that was was that our second caution? So we got lap 8 complete, going green. 14 of Peyton Talbot and the 23 of Adam Bell on the front row. Peyton fires off, gets a great jump. Adam Bell fighting back on the outside, almost 2x2 into turn 1 and 2. Kind of single file there for a second on the backstretch. Justin Coleman getting a pretty good run on the inside there. Just lining out front, 1, 2, 3. Talbot, Bell, and Sanders.
You can really see that 23 car where he really grabs and starts bouncing here.
Yeah, you hit that bump, it really tightens. It just makes the car feel so much different. When you get through there, you're really fighting the tire spinning as he's riding with Adam Bell right up against the wall there on the straightaway. You see Matt Sanders for a second. Look at that bump. Tightens right up there. When that happens, you got to really check up a little bit, or the car really...
He didn't even cream it. He just bounced across it.
Man, Matt Sanders has a really good entry there, but look at that momentum on the top side as he just scrubs the wall, taking the paint off. Sticker guy's not going to be happy at the end of this race.
Pull out your pocketbook.
Yeah. Actually, sticker guy might be happy after this race.
No warranty after 3 laps.
Peyton Dowd's still your leader, kind of running that top line. You see Matt Sanders, Jeff Kemp, and Joey Neese down there on the bottom line. Yeah, Matt Sanders going to the top line right there, and then cutting down low, trying to get by Adam Bell. Not quite able to get up in front of him. Got some hard racing back here. That's myself. Sean Swartzlander on the outside in the 412. And that's Phil Neese in the 38 and Justin Coleman behind us. It's 2x2 pretty much the whole way through the field. You see Chris Fennell there in the 87. I'm doing everything I can to get up underneath him right here. He's kind of running where I want to be. Looks like that top line's really where you want to be right now. Look at them both just rocket by on that top side.
You got to watch that top side, though, because, man...
Boom, right there. Just,
look at that,
Justin
bam!
Coleman in the wall. He got lucky there. Wow. And that's why I'm not up there. Is because it was treacherous. It really was. As you can see, that crushing starting to build up already. Go back here and take a look. Thank our sponsors again: Advanced Sim Racing, B&B Wraps, RS Button Boxes, the Big Monkey Broadcast, and Respill Performance, Jacksonville International Raceways. We thank each and every one of them. Check them out on Facebook. Looks like it got the 7 of Ryan Burkhart dumping the 119 there. I think the 7 wasn't happy from something on the track, and it looks like he did about everything he could there to spin him out. Not sure what happened there.
A little bit there. There's a lot of contact right there.
There was a lot of contact, and I think there was a little bit of contact before that even, but I don't know if anything warrants that. That actually got the 7 a penalty, so he will start EOL next time he shows up, but I'm sure he felt it was warranted. We just hate to see it. It's not what racing's about. He could have went in and let us know, and we could have reviewed it and handed out a penalty to Corey. If Corey Stanzel needed something, if that's something he did, we would have reviewed it and gave Corey the penalty, but instead, retaliate, started the back. Going green, 14, Peyton Talbot, firing off. It looks like Matt Sanders was able to get second place there when that caution came out. Adam Bell and Jimmy Gusson. Adam Bell on the inside, Jimmy Gusson in the yellow 19. You got Jeff Kemp and Joey Neese, and look at there, Sean Swartzlander sticking his nose up in there trying to get by Joey Neese in the 5 car. You got Chris Fennell and Justin Coleman, and then myself, Jeremy Beatner, and David Colge in the 72, and you see Barrett Hummelmeyer sticking his nose in there.
Well, you see here right now, you got the 51, 412, and the 5, Jeff Kemp, Joey Neese, and Sean were... You can see the calmness of Jeff Kemp just trying to run that bottom. As we got one up around, 72 car was up on the wall.
Another caution. Lap 23 complete. 75, we're about a third of the way through. 72 trying to get around here. Go back and take a look and see what happened. once again, just minor contact with that right rear tire, and it's over. I mean, in a late model or something, you're driving away from that. Just a little bit of a nose wiggle, but you got them open wheels and they touch like that, and you touch a drive tire, it's over. I might even have been a little bit of net code there. That was pretty bad. Man,
yeah, that's why I slowed it down, because they still had a gap. The guys are still hitting and spinning and going crazy, boy.
I think the 15 was underneath them there, and so was Barrett Hummelmeyer. That 72 was on top of them. I don't know if you have a second there before we go green to go in on my car. I got to give John a shout out for a great job he did on my skin here. It looks awesome. Sporting a new wrap this week. Here we go, getting them lined back up.
Get her in, baby. Get her in. Looking good.
I think it looks awesome, man. You did a great job. I love it when I just send you a design and you hammer it out. Love it. It looks like Matt Sanders able to get the lead there before that last caution. Peyton Talbot fighting hard on the outside, able to slide up behind in front of Adam Bell. Jimmy Gustin kind of trying to fight up in there. Looks like everybody wants to be up top right now. Joey Neese doesn't, but boy, oh boy, look at the difference there. You got a great entry, and then they just rock it on by as Sean Swartzlander trying to get by the 5, Joey Neese. Justin Coleman following behind him. Ooh, got another caution already. Not sure what happened here. This was the problem with having iRacing cautions on. You know, maybe in the future we could go to calling our own cautions, but sometimes that hurts like the leaders and stuff if you don't call the caution at the right time. So he just got in there a little hot. I think he seen Barrett and just got the slick a little bit, and it was just enough that it sent the car around.
I was in there with him talking to him. That's the first time he ever touched the brake pedal, and it sent the car right around.
That's what I was gonna say. It almost looked like he did get the brake pedal a little bit. And I tell you what, when this track, when it's slick, I literally wasn't even quarter throttle, even on the straightaway. I mean, I was just resting my foot on the gas pedal. It was insane how easy it was to over throttle the 358 modified. It almost felt like a big block because it was so easy to spin the tires. But got to give Reese-Built Performance a shout out because their setup was amazing. It was great here when the track was really wore out. It really, 25 laps in, you can tell it's got 50 laps to go. This setup's great. It was a rocket ship.
Yeah, cars look good, man. Everyone looks real good.
Everybody's under control. That's what's important. That's the kind of setup we're looking for our league here to make it competitive. As we're firing off, Matt Sanders on the pole. Peyton Talbot in the 14. Jimmy Gustin breathing down his throat. Adam Bell going low, seeing if he can't get up in front of Jimmy. It doesn't look like he's going to make it happen here. As Matt Sanders is able to hold off Peyton Talbot for the moment. Peyton goes low. Able to slide up in front of him. Oh, a little bit of contact. Jimmy Gustin gets the worst of it. Collects a ton of cars. Man, that's just hard racing right there. He kind of making a move for the lead, and it looks like the 2 car maybe ran into the back of him just a little bit, getting that tire once again. It's so dangerous to touch tires here. And, I don't know. He might have got him square in the rear end and just upset the car.
Yeah, Matt checked up and upset the car, or he would have sent Talbot for a ride.
Oh, yeah, he did a good job of not. And, boy, Matt Sanders, I think he checked up and then really got cleaned out here.
You see all those guys, though. You see the true racer really racing, because those guys, when they're coming down in there, watch them nosedive.
Yeah, every one of them's trying to stay
They're
out
on
of
the brakes. They're on the brakes trying to stay at him. Look, the 5, the 14, everyone's nosedive like son of a bitch, just trying to. No.
How did Sean get through there without dying right there? Holy cow! It was insane. I think he maybe touched him a little bit, but wow, very good driving. Maybe a little bit of luck involved there. That was some crazy stuff right there. Might need a new race suit after that one.
Yeah, she's a little dirty. That's the fastest car I've ever seen iRacing. Look at that truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many cautions that is. I think that's either 5 or 6. Almost halfway to go. About 8 laps from halfway.
Yeah,
I think this will be a single file. Yeah, it happens. Everybody's trying to get the most they can, and you know, when it's kind of top dominant right now, so you got so many people in the top line, someone touches the wall a little bit and it's over. Someone checks up even a slightest bit and the person behind them is right up underneath them. So that's short track racing for you. As we're going green here again, Matt Sanders firing off. Looks like Peyton Talbot got a better start this time, able to fight hard on the outside. Let's see if he can make it happen. Gets a great run up underneath Matt. Goes low. Adam Bell's down there too. It looked like 2x2 there.
Still can't clear him. Can't clear him.
Great job of leaving the lane open for him. Didn't have him cleared. Didn't slam the door on him either.
No, that would have been at a track like this. That would have been catastrophic.
Oh yeah, had to take him out. That everybody right there looking to throw a blanket over the top 5. Oh, caution out. Caution is out. Matt Sanders able to hold off Peyton there. Great racing. Oh man, looks like the 88 car has some major damage. I think he may have already used his quick repair. And see, that's what I mean. Somebody gets into the wall and it's over. He was a total victim there. 100% victim. He's hard on the binders there trying to get woed up and just gets slammed into. There's nothing you can do there. Everybody's committed at that point. Look, a little tiny contact from Barrett into the 15. Didn't take much. I think 15 maybe got a little bit loose and Barrett just closed faster than he could react. And 88 got the worst of that. His car is destroyed.
Man, it's crazy. He's able to even drive the thing. He tries to put her off the pole there to get that ass end to come back around.
I'm pretty sure he already used his quick repair. So he's doing everything he can to try to get into his pit stall here and get it at least fixed a little bit.
I think he was trying to hit that pole. I mean, we all know if you get that ass end hit right, it'll straighten her up.
I know he gets it back out here. I think we're back to 2x2.
Look, he's flipping in the back. You can see him. You can see him in the infield. He's still trying to get it set right.
Hey, whatever happens, whatever makes it happen.
It's not coming out on the track unless it's straight, so.
Going green.
Man, that was an interesting start. 3 wide on that start.
Yeah, that was.
Ooh, Sean got a little bit Talbot there. Backed out her.
My own spit there. That kind of scared me. Sean Swartzlander kind of got checked up there. It looked like it was 3 wide for the start.
It was. It's like, dang.
Maybe choke up my tongue there for a second. Yeah, Peyton Talbot right up under Matt Sanders for the lead. A little gap back to Adam Bell.
Jeff still running that bottom. He's still running her in.
I'm right behind him. I figured these guys are being dangerous up top here. I didn't want to be anywhere near that.
You don't want to get into the little bottle up effect.
And there's really nowhere in. Even if I wanted to go up top there, look, I can't get in there. I mean, it's nose to tail. So I really just had to race where I could. I mean, I felt like I was losing a ton of spots here, but I had 35 laps of lap 70, so we're about halfway. So I felt like I had enough time that I could just be patient here, save my tires, save my car, let him go, and fight back later. See if it happens. As we got Matt Sanders still able to fight off Peyton Talbot. Peyton able to get a good run off, but that top line's just so dominant right now. A little bit of contact with the wall.
Man.
Racing hard. He's doing everything he can to keep him behind him. I think for the most part, Matt Sanders has been able to hold him off. I think Peyton's led a few laps, but Matt Sanders really letting it hang out there on exit.
Yeah, SN was way out there, boy.
Look, Peyton's car is just a little bit more planted there on exit. He's letting it rotate just a little bit better on the exit, but Matt Sanders has the momentum and the tire speed.
Them tires are ripping. Halfway.
Oh,
Ooh,
big wreck.
yellow.
Big wreck. It looked like Corey Stanzel and Glenn Sharp had major contact. That was some major contact there. Let's go back to see what happened. Thank our sponsors one last time: Advanced Sim Racing, B&B Wraps, RS Button Boxes, The Big Monkey Broadcasting, Reesville Performance, and Jacksonville International Raceway. As was that Dylan Smith had a little help there, maybe. Kind of got boxed in a little bit. Had to check up for the 5 car.
Up.
Thought
14 had nowhere to go.
And just
Coleman had nowhere to go. Philip Nice had nowhere to go. Just racing, baby.
That's just hard racing. But man, he did some great driving to not hit him harder, and he did. Philip Nice did a great job staying out of Justin too.
Here comes Glenn.
Oh no!
Oh no! He's locking him up.
I'm gonna come to Dylan's defense here a little bit. He is on a single monitor. I don't think he's seen him coming until it was too late, as he just started moving up in front of Glenn Sharp and Corey Stansel there. I think I called the caution on Corey for that after it was seconds after the fact.
He didn't really move. I know his tires were moving, but the car didn't really move. It looked like maybe Glenn and those guys locked the brakes up. And you know when you lock the brakes up in these cars, you ain't got no steering.
Yeah, and I think they were trying to catch up a little bit because the cautions go so fast here. You literally think, okay, we got caution, I have time to breathe, but before you know it, we're going green. So you really don't have time to mess around. You got to get lined back up. It's telling you to pass people, or you don't want to give anybody a black flag, and it's stressful here. It's quick cautions. As you see the pace truck rolling off, and I believe somebody was trying to get a wave around. We delayed this caution here.
Yeah, Glenn. There's a couple guys that we did here just about halfway. We trying to get everybody back in the lead. I think Kevin Prettyman's taking a wave now, and Glenn might have one more.
Yeah, no, everyone had some damage there. We might even delay it one. That's how quick the cautions are. We just did 2 laps already under caution.
Yeah, we just went delay again. Do you see the 14 getting ready to fire?
Chomping at the bit there. Sean Swartzlander up the 4th.
He's ready now.
And you got Jeff Kemp and David Colge. I think that would be 6th and 7th. And then you got, who is that? Kevin Johnson and Kevin Prettyman.
Yep. Was Adam Bell going to the bottom in front of Jeff Kemp to see if he could get this bottom to work?
And I think I'm still down there too, if I remember right. I think I had to restart on the bottom.
You're right there.
Yep, that's me. And trying to fight off Joey Nice there as Adam Bell slides up in front of David Colge and Jimmy Gusson in the 19.
You could just see there, like, he knew that he just didn't have the momentum. He had to go.
He had to get up there. And look at Sean Swartzlander up the 3rd there as front row seat to Peyton Talbot, trying to get by Matt Sanders. Sends a slider, not able to make it happen. Got to give it to him. Not any contact there, just super clean racing. He sent it in there, letting them know he's there. Matt Sanders able to fight back on the outside.
Yeah, these guys up front are just super fast, but
racing.
just great racing. Look at that. Talbot sees that it's not going to work, sends a slider. He's making them think about it.
Yeah, he lets him know he's there.
But every time he does that, he's under fire with Sean Swartzlander. Every time. Sean ain't backing down.
No, he's ready to go 3 wide here for the lead. Peyton lost a lot of momentum there. He was able to get back in line. Fight back up the Matt's bumper. Ooh, you see Jimmy Gustin back in the wall back there. He's able to keep it going. Hard contact with the wall. Top 3, 1, 2, 3, throw a blanket over top of him. And then you got about a 5-car gap to Adam Bell in 4th. Another couple car gap, and I think that's Kevin Johnson 5th.
What do you think, Henry the Hammer Jones? Pretty good racing? I was trying to get him talking. He's watching.
We got some great help with Henry there. He's helped with the admin, clearing flags and giving wave rounds, calling cautions as needed. We gotta give him a shout out for all his hard work. As you got Peyton Talbot making a hard dive for the lead. Going low once again. Can he make it happen this time? No. And able to get back in front of Sean there. Sean's going to have an opportunity here. One of these times he goes low like that, Sean's going to be able to get up in there behind Matt Sanders and take that line away.
I think that's what Sean's hoping for. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, he's driving hard trying to make that happen. Caution back out. Man, Sean might have been in good position to make a pass there on Peyton. Great racing going on. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, we got Barrett up into the wall. Just got the wall just a little bit, sucked him in, and wow, Tony Hawked that shit. Big time wreck.
The old grinding it.
Wow. Had to clear. That thing was just mangling. Wow. That was
Tony Hawk ain't got nothing on that. I mean, they were out with the old clay bar, just making her slide, baby.
That would have had some sparks.
Yeah, there's parts flying everywhere. If you were in that grandstand, you better watch out.
They just ripped every exhaust piece off that car.
I hate to see that for Barrett, though, because he was doing pretty good. But
yeah, he was running really good. Real good. It just, man, touched that wall there, and that was all she wrote. It stuck that front tire into that wall, and boom, it was it. As we're going green, pace truck's off. Matt Sanders going to fire him off here. Peyton Talbot on the outside trying to get a good start. Sean Swartzlander, Adam Bell, 3rd and 4th. Kevin Johnson, Jeff Kemp, 5th and 6th. See Jimmy Gustin fighting into the picture. David Colby. Some great racing up front. You see me and Dylan Smith there. I'm on the bottom. Dylan Smith on the outside in the Busch Light Apple.
I mean, as an admin, who do you concentrate on? There's just so much going on in these races. I love it.
That's why we need so much help. You got to have someone focus on the front, someone in the middle, someone at the back, because there's just too much going on for any one person to handle. It's insane.
And I'll give it to all these drivers. Almost every caution that we had, the guy who caused it, Mike, just immediately mic'd up. That's my fault. Give me a well.
Yeah, that's one of the great things we have in this league is a lot of respect. And you know, we all get frustrated. We all want to do well. But at the end of the day, we're all buddies. We all want to see each other do well. And we want everyone to have fun. So far, so good. But we just need to keep it going and keep that in mind that we're all here to have a good time. So it is wintertime and the real cars are hibernating. It is a pass. I didn't even notice. Peyton Talbot, 5-car lead on Matt Sanders under attack from Sean Swartzlander. Did Matt use up his stuff a little bit, maybe? Peyton's loving these guys racing hard behind him.
Oh yeah.
He wants to see them side by side as he's checking out. Ooh, you got Sean gets the wall just the slightest bit. Lets Adam Bell by. Trying to fight back on the bottom here. Looks like he had a good run. Not able to make
bounce.
it. Not able to just hit that.
Bounce.
And it tightens the car up and you lose all that speed. It's just, it's so frustrating. Ooh, you see David Colby in the wall. Looks like Dylan Smith got by. And then Kevin Johnson trying to leave him a lane up there. Just the car's so tight. Fighting that thing hard. And you see Jimmy Gusson back there.
Mr. Silent here. Jeff Kemp just running with a big cushion between the guy in front of him and the one behind him. Just being silent and running races.
Yes, sir.
How do you liking them new triples? Able to see a lot more now, aren't you?
I absolutely love them. I gotta give a big shout out to John for helping me get these set up. Shout out to my father for giving them to me for my Christmas gift. It makes a world of difference.
What do you see? Mirror full of 15 Dylan Smith right here, or are you just focused on the front?
No, I had a whole mirror full of him. I didn't know it was him at first. I thought it was Joey Neese. I'm like, oh man. I had all I could do to hold off Dylan, though. All I could do. He was fast.
We got 9 to go here. There's some great racing all over the track. We got a little bit of gap. Sean Swartzlander in a nice little cushion spot as looks like he's going by Glenn Sharp. We got Matt Sanders and Adam Bell fighting hard for second place. Looks like I thought Adam Bell had position there, but Matt Sanders slides it up in front of him. Adam Bell with the crossover gets a great run on the bottom. I think that bottom middle's starting to come in a little bit. Another crossover. Second place, back and forth. Sean should be catching up to this. He's licking his chops, but there are about 10 cars between them. They've just got a nice little cushion. Let's see who's going to win this battle. Peyton Talbot out to a 2-second lead, 3-second lead almost. We got 5 laps to go. Fighting hard. Adam Bell really wants his second place. Peyton Talbot counting the laps. Sean back there starting to get some Jeff Kemp in his mirror.
Yeah, I was gaining on him a little bit. If I had about 10 more laps, I think I would have caught him.
Dylan Smith, you can't even tell what car it is from the right because he's got the decals wore off it, but he got that thing working right now.
But then again, I think if we had 10 more laps, I think Dylan would have definitely got by me.
Yeah, 1 lap to go for Peyton Talbot, your leader. Rebuilt performance driver checking out. Checkered flag, that's it. 14 car is your winner. Matt Sanders able to hold off Adam Bell for third. I think we had Sean Swartzlander fourth, Jeff Kemp fifth. It's a pretty competitive top 5 right there. Hard racing all over the place. A little victory donut here by the 14. That's great driving by the Reese-built driver. I think that is his second win this season. Am I wrong, John? I believe he won the first week at Lernerville. That's an awesome looking car, that's for sure. Great job by Peyton Talbot. Let's see if we can't get a rundown of our finishers here. Got Peyton Talbot in first place, Matt Sanders in the 2 second place, Adam Bell in the 23 car third place, Sean Swartzlander fourth, Jeff Kemp fifth, Dylan Smith sixth, David Colby seventh, Kevin Johnson eighth, Jimmy Guston ninth, myself, Jeremy Beatner 10th. Philip Neese in the 38, 5 of Joey Neese 12th. Justin Coleman 13th, Kevin Prettyman 14th. Glenn Sharp 15th. Barrett Hommelmeyer 16th. Chris Fennell 17th. Corey Stanzel 18th. And who was that last one there? Ryan Burkhart. I think he quit after that contact with Corey, so not sure what was up with that. Would like to see people race hard to the finish. I mean, everybody has some issues here, but we had seen some people with some contact and some damage able to fight back cleanly, so it's doable even with some bad luck at the beginning. Let's see if I can't.
You gotta love that. I think we have a second place guy sitting in, or a third place guy sitting in Discord right now.
Yes, you do. See if you can't drag him down there. And I'm going to give Matt Sanders and Peyton Talbot a message real quick.
Got it. Ready? Adam Bell, how you doing, buddy?
Not bad.
What you say there, man? Third place finish. Like you and Matt Sanders were really duking it out there at the end, slider after slider. What? Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah, we pulled a couple sliders there. He got into the wall, I think, so I decided to go for it. Did it a couple times, and I seen we were losing Peyton, so I just kind of hopped back in line, and then Matt started pulling me just a little bit, so I just kind of settled in for a third place finish. So take what you can get. Take what you can get, kind of deal.
Absolutely, man. That's a great finish. I seen you racing hard there. You go to the bottom and then back to the top. Which did you like better? It looked like you were kind of forced to go to the top when you wanted to be on the bottom more of the time, huh?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have been on the bottom the whole however many laps we did, 75. But I knew it wouldn't hold there. I just kind of, on them restarts, when you get stuck on the bottom, you make it go for as long as you could and try and squeeze back up there. So.
Yeah. That was a great race, man. How about some sponsors?
Oh, we got Iowa Collision Paint, Tony Stewart Automotive, Finish Line Technology. Oh, Monkey Designs, B&B Wraps for putting this nice flat white wrap together for me. And that's about it.
Well, that was a great run there, man. It was good to see you have a podium finish, and looks like it was a pretty good point night for you here. Let's see if we can't get one of the other finishers in there. I know we got the fourth place guy in there with Jeff Kemp. Let's go ahead and give him an interview. Go ahead, John.
All right, Jeff, you got me?
Yes, sir. I got you. Fifth place finish, not fourth.
No, I tried to give you one more, man. My bad.
I'll take it. I'll take whatever I get.
Hell yeah. So that 51 car looked good all night long. What do you think, man? Was it all bottom, or do you wish you would have went to the top?
Honestly, I was searching all night. I tried bottom. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. I hated to restart on the bottom. I just felt like I was getting freight lined or freight trained up, from the guys up top, and it was super hard to work your way back up there right after the restart. And just trying to be patient all night, picking and choosing battles, trying to hold people off like Dylan Smith behind me. I had a hell of a time holding him off for the last 15 laps or so.
So I know you got a new computer, new screens. Are you getting the hang of it? Is there something there that maybe held you back a little bit, maybe to not get a win, or is it just awesome and love the eye candy?
To be honest with you, I think the only thing holding me back was running on a single monitor. These triples are making a world of difference. As you can tell, first top 5 finish of the season. Our DOD race Monday night got podium. So honestly, I got to give it to my dad for the computer and the triples because it's making a world of difference.
I got something to add to that. So what do you tell all of these people that are racing on a single monitor right now and thinking about upgrading to triples or VR? What do you say to them?
Highly recommend triples. Highly.
Well, I don't know how many times I told you that, Jeff. Maybe for about a month straight that you needed to upgrade.
Yep, for a
But
long time.
I wasn't joking. I was trying to help, man. I'm telling you, it was the best money I ever spent. I went to Walmart. I think they were like $135 each for a 35-inch monitor. Make sure your computer's capable. Talk to your PC guy if you're not one. But most computers,
John.
yeah, mine is too. So I gotta give shout out to John for helping me too. But you make sure you talk to a PC guy. Don't just go upgrade to, super big curved monitors with crazy specs because your computer might not be able to handle it. So just make sure you talk to somebody that knows what they're doing before you go out and spend a bunch of money, but highly recommended. Got anything to add to that, John? You're the guy that knows what he's talking about here.
I just got to give it back to Jeff to shoot out some sponsor, man. What makes you do you, man? This is you. You shout out to sponsors, people, teammates, friends that run you hard. Anyone who gets in your head, that makes you faster.
Got to give a shout out to Sean Swartzlander for Swartzlander Motorsports bringing me on board last year. Waterloo Auto, Monkey Broadcasting, B&B Raps, True Racer, all my teammates, Dylan Smith, Sean Swartzlander, Darren Gallagher. I believe we brought on Matt Sanders and Justin Coleman this season. My girlfriend for supporting me with my little hobby here. My dad for helping me out. Just everybody in True Racer. It's a great league. Just love how everybody runs each other so clean. Everybody's very respectful.
That's what I want to hear. That is the best interview that I've ever heard in my life. But from Big Monkey and all you guys out here, count her down, Jeremy. Let's get her out there and let's shout it out.
You should exit on the old video so we don't get muted again. But we got to give a shout out to everybody, especially you, John. Thanks for all your hard work. We appreciate everything. Thanks for everybody for tuning in to Week 8 of your True Racer Championship iRacing Series League. And on that, John, got to thank Justin for the videos also.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Have a great night, everybody.
Always on the run, a destiny. Oh, it's the rising sun. I was born a shotgun in my hands, behind the gun I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call